Guys, welcome back here to Advanced Bass Fishing, and appreciate you guys coming by the channel today. And guys, I want to show you a old school swim bait that I have been catching good fish on in the month of April and May for probably over 20 years now. And this is the Deps Silent Killer we're going to talk about today. This is one of the OG swim baits. I'll tell you a little story about how, I found out about this and some situations I've caught some good fish on it. But I want to talk about this bait. It's something you don't hear about anymore. But this time of year, April and May, guys, this thing can catch some big ones. So I'm going to explain to you guys the type of areas it works in today's video here. And also, guys, I'll put this in my Tackle Warehouse link, the Deps Silent Killer in there. You can get them through Tackle Warehouse, link in the description if you guys want to use that link. The good way to support the channel, good way to get you one of these really, one of the best swim baits you'll ever use that nobody ever hardly uses. So we'll get into that in today's video there. Also, guys, real quick, anyone interested in booking an on-the-water private lesson with me, fishing is really good right now here in Missouri. I do my lessons on Stockton and Table Rock Lake. If you guys are interested, just go to my Facebook page, Intuitive Angling with Randy Blockett, and shoot me a private message. And one quick final thing I'll just go over, Solar Bat, through the end of April, guys, they have the spring sale on my Signature Series glasses. We got 3 different frame colors now, 30% off, and also if you use the promo code RandyB, you get free shipping and handling. So I'll have the Solar Bat link in the description of this video too, so appreciate that. Okay, guys, let me tell you a little story about this. I was fishing a tournament at Lake Champlain many years ago, probably 25 years ago, and I drew a Japanese angler in that tournament that caught some good fish out of the back of my boat on this Deps Silent Killer. And I'd never even seen it or heard of it before. It's a wake bait. It doesn't go into the water. It's got this flat lip on it here, and it just sort of goes right along the surface. It's a surface bait. You reel it on the surface. So it looks like this wounded minnow just going across the surface. And anyway, he was telling me about how incredible of a bait this was and how many big fish he caught on it. So I had a tournament at Smith Lake in Alabama like a year later. And it was this time of year, April or May. And guys, I put this thing on there at Smith Lake and fished it just like he showed me. And guys, I caught so many good ones on it. And ever since then, when I get in the situation I'm going to describe to you, this Deps Silent Killer will catch giants. Now, it's a sensitive bait to fish. Let me explain why. Because you have to reel it at the exact right pace or it tends to dive under the water, and you don't want that. You want this bait to go right on the surface. You don't want it to go under the water. So put it on heavy line, 20-pound test fluorocarbon, and I put it on my flipping stick. The reason I put it on my flipping stick is because when you reel this thing, if you keep your rod, like you throw it out there, keep your rod tip high, like 11 or 12 o'clock position, and you're just reeling it real slow, just like that. And the flipping stick being so high, your line is hardly in the water at all. And you can reel it a lot slower, or maybe even speed it up a little bit without it diving underwater. So flipping stick, 20-pound line, you want to reel it just fast enough to get it going across the surface. But if it starts going underwater, you're reeling it too fast. So there's sort of a learning curve with that. Okay, when you have a situation when that water temperature is between like 60 to 70 degrees in the springtime of the year, and those bass are up shallow, take this sucker, guys, and just throw it down the bank, especially around the edge of docks, around any cover, flooded bushes. That's how I caught them at Smith Lake, is on around flooded bushes. But same type of places you'd fish anything, just down the shoreline. And it works best in water visibility, probably between, say, 2 to 4 foot in that zone, which a lot of lakes have. But guys, there's something about this thing that I have never seen a bass that will annihilate a topwater so hard. When they hit this thing, guys, they'll come out of nowhere and just try to clobber it. But it's a big bait, it's pretty thick, it's pretty heavy, and very situational. But when you get in that situation that I described, you guys, just get you a couple of them and try it. I mean, it's unbelievable how good it works at certain times. You don't necessarily have to have a cloudy day. Try to throw it around some shady areas, but just fish it shallow. You can fish it in like less than 5 foot of water. It's not like a wake bait that you need to fish over real deep water. I throw it just down the bank. Just go down the bank and fish whatever targets with it. And you'll see every one of them hit it, guys. And it is just one of those baits you want to file away in your category as situational. But anyway, link in the description, Deps Silent Killer, hog catching bait. Hope it helps out. See you.